What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. This is actually a new session. I literally 2 hours ago I went out and went to go pre-order some games. So with that said, we're back playing some more ESO. I'm actually interested in going over the story a little bit more to see how far we can get. As of right now, it is currently 8 p.m. Fallout 4 comes out in about 4 hours, and we're gonna go hard on that game. And I'm actually excited, so let's see how much I can get done. Don't worry, don't panic for all of you who are actually enjoying this game so far. This will not be finished until it is finished. I will do everything I can. It's just new games always take priority, so just keep that in mind. I'm not quitting, don't worry. So I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day, and if you are, be sure to drop a like on the video. It does help me out. We're gonna get started, and where are we? Find the disguise. Why is it all the way down there? I have no idea, but let's get started. You know, I always find it funny when people comment on my very old videos, like from my ESO part 1 to like 600. Those have been uploaded, I think, last year. And people still tell me, like, oh, you're doing it wrong. And like, yeah, I know. I fucked up. Alright, so, but I'm better at this game now. Ow. How did we just... Oh, we just have to wear a pendant? That's actually a pretty cool disguise. If we get to keep one, that would be nice. I just like the helmet, in other words.
Oh, Shalda. I don't know whether to stay here or go find help. If they hurt my Shalda, I don't know what I'll do. Shaldagon and I were on our way to Orsinium, accompanying other artisans answering the king's call. We were attacked by some sort of cult. The Vosh Rock, they called themselves. I managed to escape, but my Shalda's still somewhere in those ruins. I don't know. They weren't exactly explaining themselves as they went along. Their leader called himself Glothan the Recruiter. He said we'd all be true believers in no time. I'm afraid he's going to hurt Shalda and the others. I feel so helpless. Thank you so much for helping me. With your help, I just know that Shalda and I will be back together in no time. There were a lot of them, and they were strong, stronger than we were at any rate. Glothan was the worst. He kept saying that fire and ice would lead us to ZeniMax truth, whatever that is. Will you find Shalda and the others? Please! Shalda and I packed up our pottery shop in Shornhelm to make a new start in Orsinium. If I lose her, I don't know what I'll do. The others, just travelers we met along the way. A cook, a couple of mages. I hate to think of them coming to harm. I appreciate your help. Shalda and I aren't very religious, but what these cultists are doing is wrong. Oh, and I noticed an opening in the back of the ruins. That might be the best way to escape after you find Shalda and the others. Glothan's a brutish, nasty orc. Praised ZeniMax with one hand and slew a poor tailor who defied him with the other. He took notes, made a list of the captives, his new recruits, he called them. That should help you locate Shalda and the others.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had a disguise on. I was like, wait a second. I kind of like that thing on the back. I'm not sure what it is. Is that part of the costume? It's kind of cool. I need to take an episode where I just do stuff that's like upgrading gear and all that stuff, just so you guys can get a like idea of how it actually works. I usually don't do that on recording just because it just seems boring to do like crafting and all that stuff, making new armor, random nonsense. But now that we're better in 16, I can actually do a lot. Alright, mini-map, tell me where to go. That way is one way.
This illusion is so weird. It looks like I'm wearing robes, but I feel so. Looks like you found an amulet too. But tell me, was I right? Did the Achartes get all frolicsome on those cultists? Wait a moment. Your amulet's cracked. You weren't supposed to break it, you know. Well, the illusion seems to be holding up, at least for now. Hopefully it won't fail at a particularly critical moment. Anyway, I think
it's gonna fail at a particularly critical moment.
That's the best way to find what we're looking for quickly. This place is enormous. Besides, you never put all your acorns in one basket. We need to find out what the Voshrak are up to, and fast. Flies and I will look around out here, while you and Tal see what the high-ranking cultists are meeting about. Good idea. And let's not take too long. Lives are depending on us. And speaking of lives, make sure Tal stays safe, will you? He isn't as experienced as we are. I'm afraid his wide-eyed enthusiasm is going to get him injured. Stay safe. Flies and I will meet up with you later.
All right. We can do this. We just sneak in, find out what we need to know, and get out. I mean, it's just a meeting. We have these amulets. We'll be fine, right? It's the whole reason I came to Wrothgar. To show that I can fight. To prove myself, to my family, to everyone. I'm more than just a scribe destined to spend his whole life behind a desk. This will show everyone what I'm capable of. Oh, that's where you're wrong, my friend. I come from a long line of warriors and mages, but most of my family considers me to be the tarnished fruit on the tree of golden pears. It's time
That's a nice way to put it.
Who I really am. I knew you'd understand.
He's
When your
gonna
father
die,
was a royal
probably.
mage, your mother is one of the Queen's Guard, and your sister almost single-handedly won the Battle of Sunken Spire. Well, let's just say, I've got a lot to live up to. Now, let's go do this.
He's gonna run in, he's gonna get wrecked, I'm gonna have to clean it up, and then my thing might break the amulet at a very particularly critical moment, and then we're gonna have to fight our way through the rest of them. That's how I think it's gonna go. Sorry about the very long loading screen times. I do actually cut them down when I'm editing them. Some of them are like actually 3 minutes long or something. Cut them down.
ZeniMax, hear our prayer. Guide our weapons and alert us to all dangers. Grant us the courage to complete the trial you place before us.
That doesn't sound good.
Shut up, man.
We were just spying on a meeting.
Shut
You,
up!
the chosen of the Voshrak, have shown bravery against the Malakath heretics, even going so far as to invade the temple we love and cherish. But one challenge remains. A challenge to test you, to select the most worthy for our most important mission.
You stand among the holy words of ZeniMax. Read the scrolls carefully and choose a blessing to help you in the coming trial. The mission before us requires the best the Voshrak has to offer. This trial will determine those select few through a test of wits, speed, and strength. Trinimac himself will winnow the iron from the ore. Oh, the details are the purview of those who complete the mission, but Trinimac thanks you for volunteering, no matter how things turn out. If you succeed and do as the Council demands, all will be revealed. Fail, and death is your only reward. The last part of the trial requires that you obey the Council without question, but you won't have to deal with that until the very end. Remember, if you succeed, you will be named a Chosen of Trinimac and allowed to partake in the sacred mission. That's a strange question for someone who holds your rank. Haven't you learned this much already? The Temple's leaders are too forgiving. They live in harmony with non-believers. Trinimac is a god of war. He does not tolerate false gods such as Malakath. Soon it won't matter, though. We have agents at work within the city, even as we speak. Patience, Overseer. All will be revealed in good time. First, complete the trials and prove your worth in this endeavor. Then, all will be revealed. And if you fail, it won't matter, for the dead have little use for knowledge.
Have you studied the scrolls? Do you know the words of Trinimac, and are you ready to enter the gauntlet? The only aid you will receive is the blessing that you choose, so make your selection wisely. So, which blessing have you decided upon? Will you accept the blessing of Avalion and become one with the wind? Or will Vaya's resolve protect you from the coming trial? Or perhaps Usanok's rage will grant you the strength to succeed? Then let Trinimac be your shield against the dangers of the gauntlet.
The reason why I chose a shield is because movement speed really is and damage, I think everything is scaled, so I don't think we'd actually get a damage buff.
Listen well, for I do not like to repeat myself. To unlock the door, you need to activate the 4 switches. The Vosh rock inside will try to stop you. You will be timed. If you take too long, the switches reset and you will need to begin again. Others may pass you and take the position you fight for. And don't worry about killing anyone. They're certainly going to try to kill you. Trinimac favors the victorious in battle. If followers fall, they are not worthy. The Voshrock understand that. So should you. Your time starts now.
We're getting hit with meteors. Honestly, I have no idea where the other 3 are. I'm just kind of winging it. Seems like a pretty cool mission, though, from what's happening so far. I'm not really too worried about the actual enemies. Meteors going off everywhere. Unlimited cast. rhubarb. We got a minute left. We got this. If I really have to, I'll just ulti this guy down. You completed the gauntlet. This is essentially what the Maelstrom Arena is kind of like. It's wave defenses.
You did great back there. I have to say, I'm impressed. Just give me a moment to catch my breath. It might be an illusion, but I'm sweating like an orc under here.
Can you not say that a little bit louder?
We did, didn't we? I'm pretty sure that was because the Voshrak were busy trying to deal with you. I'm beginning to understand why Everlee admires you so much. The Council, right. I wonder what they're going to ask us to do as our final test. Whatever it is, we can't hesitate. Lives are depending on us. We need to find out as much as we can about this sacred mission they keep going on and on about.
Can you say that a little bit louder? Couldn't hear you the first time. Whoa, what just happened? What? That door, though. I didn't know I had to do that. Go to the other side. We got this.
It was tough, but we made it. I knew we could do it.
You literally just said that.
And so the first of Trinimac's chosen have arrived. Approach and demonstrate your devotion. Ah, now I see how you completed the gauntlet so quickly. Your disguise is not needed here. I know who you are. You show great courage to stand before us. But what are you truly willing to sacrifice? Are your intentions as pure as ours? We donned the false god's armor, attacked and killed true believers within a sacred temple, all for the sake of the sacred plan. Will you make that same sacrifice? Your final test starts now. Are you here to harm us or to join us? To make the Awesomers stronger than they ever imagined? Show us where your loyalty lies. Spill the blood of your ally in Trinimac's name and display your true devotion.
Hey, my amulet stopped working. And did they just say something about spilling my blood?
Why would you come in here?
You're not considering following through with this, are you? That's insane!
Greetings.
Make your choice. Too late to stop us. Our warriors are already inside the city.
I can't see. I'm blocked. Can't jump. Nope. Get Talons. I didn't mean to ult there. I could just Talons and let them die. Need mana.
Fan out!
That was kind of exciting. I'll ward the door while you search the room. Find out what they're planning.
That was actually kind of close because it was like 9 on run and I ran out of mana, accidentally ulted at the wrong time. Ooh, recipe. Why would you run into that room and you're like, oh, my amulet came off, and you're like, oh, weird. Yeah, you're an idiot. Fucking idiot. Oh my god. It makes me angry. I need an adult. As for the decision we made, I think I made the right one, so... Doing good.
There you are. I was beginning to get worried about you. We've found out some... Where's Talvia? All by himself? Are you sure he can handle that? What am I saying? Of course you're sure. We managed to find out that the attack on the temple was a ruse perpetrated by the Vosh Rock. That was right before our amulet stopped working. Yeah, I was suddenly as naked as an ash tree that had lost its last leaf of the season. Good thing we stashed our gear nearby. Anyway, the temple attack was all to place the blame on Basrog. The chief is innocent. I didn't help a murderer. That's something, but not enough to provide the edge we were hoping for. We'll just have to be careful. Anyone could be working with the Vosh Rock. I don't know about you, but all this intrigue is starting to make my head hurt. Blythe and I will go warn Chief Basrog.
Oh,
This
we
whole
get it.
thing, it's stranger even than any investigator Vale
Best
story
reward
I've
ever.
read. Here, take this. I found it and thought you should have it. For protecting Tal. I appreciate that.
Where is it? I want it. I didn't know there's so many of these. I need to actually collect them. It's actually kind of cool. I just like the helmet part. Alrighty, where are we going? Locate the kidnapped travelers. That was one mission done. Let me see something real quick before we split. or 2 out of 4